Hey everyone, this is VM Video Master and welcome to Eerie Encounters. Now, imagine you're walking home on a cold, silent Christmas Eve. The snow falls in thick layers, but there's no sound, nothing but the dark, empty streets. You see something ahead, a gift, a beautifully wrapped box gleaming under the eerie glow of the Christmas tree in the park. You bend down to pick it up, thinking it's just another holiday miracle, until you open it and realize you've just made a deal with something far worse than you can imagine. But the question is, do you dare take the gift? Or would you walk away forever haunted by the choice you just made? Tonight, you're going to hear this story of someone who made very exact choice. So enjoy this tale of the gift of forever. December 23rd, midnight. Alex was on his way home from a long shift at the diner. His footsteps echoed through the empty streets, the thick blanket of snow muffling everything around him. As he passed the park, the town's massive Christmas tree caught his eye. Beneath it, a small, glittering gift lay untouched in the snow, as if waiting for him. He couldn't explain why, but something about it seemed wrong. It was wrapped in silver paper, the ribbon curling perfectly, almost unnatural so. The tag was simple, just one word: you. Alec hesitated. This wasn't a gift from anyone he knew, and yet it felt familiar. Something in his gut told him it was meant for him. But another thought. He picked it up and unwrapped the paper. Inside, nestled in velvet, was an ornate pocket watch, its surface gleaming like polished bone. The time on the watch had no numbers, only a single word carved into the face: decide. As soon as Alex touched the watch, the world around him froze. The snow, the air, even the distant hum of the city, all of it vanished. The only sound left was the ticking of the watch. A figure stepped out from the shadows beneath the tree, tall with sharp features, pale skin, and eyes that gleamed an unnatural, unsettling red. He wore a black suit, his movements smooth and deliberate. "Do you know what you found, Alex?" The man asked, his voice as cold as the winter air. Alex could only stare, the watch still in his trembling hand. "It's a gift," the man said. "A gift to reshape your future and your fate. You can change any moment, any choice, the past, the present, the future. You can have whatever you wish for." Alex's mouth went dry. "What's the catch?" The man smiled, a smile that never reached his eyes. "No catch. Just decide. All you have to do is turn the hands. But beware. Once you do, you can never go back." Curious and overwhelmed by the possibility, Alex turned the hands of the watch back to a year ago, a time when he was happy, surrounded by friends and love. The moment he did, everything around him shifted. The park dissolved into mists, and suddenly he was back in his old life. He could smell the perfume of his ex-girlfriend, hear the laughter of his old friends. He relived moments that he had long wished he could change, but something was wrong. The world felt off kilter. His friends were laughing, but their faces were empty, their smiles too wide. Their voices didn't match their lips. It was like they were puppets, living but not alive. Their air was thick, like the universe itself was holding its breath. Panicked, Alex looked down at the watch. It ticked louder, its hands spinning out of control. Alex tried to leave the scene, but no matter where he went, he ended up back in the same spot. The smiling people, the same distorted reality. The watch began to tremble in his hand, and the word decide flickered like a warning light, flashing faster and faster. In a desperate attempt to fix it, Alex turned the hands again, this time forward, only to find that the future was not better. The word he had glimpsed in his wildest dreams, wealth, fate, everything he thought he wanted came at a price. People he loved were now strangers, and every action he took to improve his life only made it worse. Each time he altered time, the consequences grew darker. The faces of his loved ones twisted. Their voices became garbled, and the once beautiful world turned into a shadowed nightmare. The watch began to crack, its glass splintering like ice. Yet it ticked on louder and louder. Alex collapsed, realizing the truth too late. Time wasn't a gift, it was a curse. The keeper had never given him a choice, only a trap. The man in the black suit appeared once more, his grin growing wider. You played with time, Alex, and now it's yours forever. The world collapsed around him. The ground disappeared. The air turned to ice, and the ticking grew deafening. Suddenly, Alex was back at the park, standing under the Christmas tree, holding the watch in his hand. The snow had stopped falling, and everything around him was quiet. Too quiet. A gift wrapped in shimmering paper lay at his feet, just like the first time. The ribbon sparkled, but this time the tag read, "To you. Open now for the gift of forever." So let me ask you guys, what would you do if you had the chance to change your life? Would you take the gift, or would you walk away and risk losing everything you've ever wanted? Can time really be yours to control, or is it always controlling you? Let me know in the comments below. I hope you enjoyed this video. And don't forget to subscribe, because some choices never truly end. Until next time, remember, sometimes the scariest gift is the one you can never return. And I hope you have a happy holidays, a Merry Christmas, and a Happy New Year. And before I end this video, share this video with a friend, with somebody who enjoys these kind of scary stories. And I will see you in the next video.